Good morning. Good morning. Good day. Hello to you wherever you are in the world. Let's do this. So this is well, not officially episode. It is officially episode one. Uh, I'm kind of, I don't know. I'm anxious about it simply because starting a new project is the hardest part. But again, like I said just last night, just kind of have been feeling the itch to do this and have the tools and the know-how to do so. So here we are, uh, drinking coffee, which is the whole point here. The premise of this is imagine you and I are just sitting at a coffee shop somewhere and just uh, light conversation, right? This is not anything uh, more than that. Just a cup of coffee and some simple things. The one format thing that I did envision as being a cool starting off point, um, but also just in general, something that I feel like is very helpful for human beings to do is to um, acknowledge things that we are grateful for. And it sounds cheesy, corny, overdone, um, as with all things are on the internet these days, right? There's nothing new. But personally, for me, having a daily practice of first thing in the morning, identifying three things that I'm thankful for, it's been a pretty massive game changer for me for, um, in the past few years, as with everyone, right? Things have just been like strange since 2020. But, even deeper than that for me personally, just things were very rocky from 2021, and such. Um, and so, but having this daily thing where even though there's all this stuff going on around me that, could give me reason to feel negative about things. In those moments, it was always very helpful and continues to be helpful to find things to be thankful for despite all of the, you know, bad things that are going on or maybe going on. Um, so I figure part of this conversation that we have could be just a very quick rundown of my grateful log for the day, because I will have, by the time I record this, I will have already established that list for the day. And, in like in full transparency here, these are very personal things for me. Um, I do kind of sanitize them a little bit, so um, they're not. I don't know. Not really. I shouldn't even say that, but you know, whatever. So I don't need to give disclaimers for everything. So the grateful log though for today. And I figure I'll just kind of use this as a jumping off point. Take it or leave it. I'm not sure what the point of this is really, but just hope that, in some way through this jabbering type video or podcast or however you're receiving this content, uh, hopefully it's helpful if it needs to be helpful, entertaining if it needs to be entertaining. If you're not enjoying it, don't watch, don't listen, that sort of thing. So, all right, just a guy talking in a microphone here. So, grateful log for today. First up was watching football outside with Mozzie and friends yesterday. Then sidebar on that is yesterday we had the opportunity, Mozzie and I did, my 10-year-old son, to go to a friend's house. He set up a TV outside in his backyard to watch the Eagles game. So we were out there. We were going by originally for me to drop off a leather order for him before he traveled to Italy. Long story, doesn't matter. But so while we were there, it's like, do you want to stay? Um, Getting pizza, so we stayed. We were otherwise going to be watching football. We enjoyed doing that together, so we'd watch it, inside my apartment. not as cool as watching it outside since the weather has been so nice recently. So very thankful that we were able to do that. Number two is passing football with Mozzie. So over the weekend, this kid has he's really gotten an interest in football, and just passing. And he's at a really fun age for it. You know, he's very active, very high energy. Um, but he really just loves doing simple stuff too, though, like passing a football. So, you know, over the weekend, lots of opportunities to just go. You know, we went up to the Riverfront Park here near my apartment and just passing football on a beautiful Saturday afternoon. You can't really ask more, um, for dad and son time. It was very simple, very cool. Um, and finally, for my grateful log today is doing stuff with ideas. You know, it's a very loaded statement. You know, the idea is executing on something. So this podcast is that. Having the idea, executing on the idea, doing it live, doing it, you know, quote unquote in public, and just trying it out because who knows? I mean, I'm not doing this for any reason other than I felt like I wanted to or needed to, and that is what it is. So those are my three things. Three things in my grateful log, and I think I'll just do one more thing here, um, before I close out. So again, just these are going to be semi-daily. I think it seems like a manageable thing for me to do pretty much every day, probably excluding weekends. I wouldn't plan on weekends, but Monday through Friday can be pretty simple for me to bake this into my process as long as I keep it simple. So 5 to 10 minute videos, no editing. It's going to go up and be published as is, just for time. I don't have time to give it anymore, and it doesn't need anymore. I want this to be dead simple. So today is the day. Today I'm going to be submitting my resignation to the company that I've been working for 10 years. This is something that I'll probably get into on I think on my YouTube channel in general. I'll have longer videos maybe where I just discuss um, all of that. This format, with it trying to be shorter, is not appropriate. But needless to say, the time has come. I'm, you know, overbaked in the oven at this point with having this job. I have no regrets about it. It was a great experience, great opportunity, learned a lot. Excuse me, worked with really great people. But you know, for me personally, for what I need to do next, I can't have the job that I have now and move into what I am moving into next, which is taking my leather business that I've been doing, you know, on the side for the past 2 years, taking that full time. It's at the point now where a decision has to be made. You know, what am I doing with this business? Is it just a part-time thing or is it a full-time thing? And Aaron always takes stuff full-time. He can't do part-time. So that's how it has to happen. So submitting that resignation today. This has been something I've been planning for, and talking about for many years. The day is here, and I am nervous about it. I'm a people pleaser. I don't like letting people down, and I just don't know how it's going to go, how it's going to be received, what the next 2 weeks are going to look like. So just a lot of unknowns, and it's very easy to be afraid of that. So tomorrow, after I've, you know, done this, I will be on the other side of submitting the resignation and can uh, let you all know how it went, and we'll just kind of go from there. But otherwise, we're going to keep this dead simple. Just I think we'll just stick to the Grateful Log stuff as our initial agenda for the show. All right, so that'll be it for today. I hope you have an awesome Monday wherever you are at and whatever time you are watching this. I hope that your Monday was great if you're at the end. If it is just starting, I hope you have an awesome day. And certainly don't forget to drink some coffee today and remember to be extremely grateful for things. So make that list. It's a great practice to get into. I won't be an evangelist for it officially, but I do think it's something awesome you should do. All right, that's it. Peace out. Have an awesome day.